Okay, I did a video about the basics of ostracism at ancient Athens, and thanks, by the way, for all the really nice comments. And I thought I'd do one on the whys, because after all, ostracism, it's a bit of an unusual process. To understand why it came into being, we need to understand what it was a response to. And in short, it was a response to huge political upheavals. In the last 2 decades, probably a bit before then actually, of the 6th century BC in ancient Athens, we have tyrants. And tyrants have caused all sorts of political upheavals, infighting, that kind of thing. And ostracism is a process which stops or safeguards against tyrants occurring. It stops anyone rising up, becoming too powerful. And it also occurs around the same time that we have this new political experiment going on at Athens called democracy. And it's easy to see a link between the two, because you can't have democracy if you've got tyrants or the possibility of having a tyrant. The date of 507 BC is commonly given as when this was brought into Athens, though the earliest surviving ostracism that we know of don't occur until the 480s. It's actually 487 BC with the first that we know of, but there were 5 within the 480s, and people have wondered why that might be. And it's possible that at this point people were still a bit nervous about democracy. They weren't quite sure that it was going to work, and also they still had the cultural memory of the tyrant. So when anyone sort of appeared that they were getting a bit too popular, even within the context of a democracy, people pressed the button and got them exiled. In the 480s you have 5 ostracisms, and that might not seem a lot, except when you realise that there's only between 9 and 15 that we know of. The last was actually in 415 BC, and it's argued that by that point the whole democratic process itself was a natural safeguard against tyrants. And in fact, you can think of ostracism as being those sort of training wheels for an early democracy to make sure that it was able to really get in at Athens and stay there and be secure as a political system. Don't forget, if you like this kind of thing, click like, click follow, and why not leave a comment. Thanks.